On Beyond the Gates, airing the week of November 10th to 14th, 2025, the tone of the story turns darker and more emotionally charged as relationships fracture, secrets are exposed, and several characters find themselves at moral crossroads that could redefine their futures. Ashley finally takes steps toward independence. Derek's night of temptation and violence spirals into something he never anticipated, and Randy finds himself cornered by a devastating secret that could ruin not only his reputation but also the fragile trust between him, Haley, and Eva Thomas. The week begins on Monday with Ashley trying to reclaim her identity after months of emotional turmoil. Following her painful breakup and the chaos surrounding the recent mansion scandal, she decides it's time to move forward. We see her packing away mementos from her past life with Derek, slowly but firmly closing that chapter. She meets with her friend Sophia, who encourages her to focus on herself, rather than constantly trying to save other people. In a touching moment, Ashley admits that she still loves Derek, but can no longer define herself through him. When she later spots him in town, she doesn't approach, just watches him from a distance with quiet sadness. It's clear she's determined to move on, even if her heart hasn't caught up yet. Tuesday's episode shifts focus to Derek, whose hot night becomes the center of town gossip. After weeks of emotional instability and reckless decisions, Derek attends a private gathering hosted by one of his business partners, which quickly devolves into a haze of alcohol, jealousy, and temptation. He ends up in a heated confrontation with a rival named Marcus over an old grudge connected to the Bayview project. The tension escalates and Derek, already intoxicated and angry, ends up throwing the first punch. Things spiral quickly. The altercation is caught on a phone camera, and by the next morning the footage is circulating online. As word spreads, Derek's image as a respectable, grieving man crumbles. He wakes up the following morning with a bruised jaw and a pounding headache, only to discover that the video has gone viral. The fallout is immediate. Calls from investors, threats of suspension, and whispers that his temper might be worse than anyone realized. But the worst blow comes when Ashley sees the clip on her phone. Though she's trying to move on, she feels that familiar sting of disappointment. Derek, desperate to explain, leaves her a message saying, "You think you know what you saw, but you don't." By midweek, the spotlight turns to Randy, who finds himself in serious trouble. Late Tuesday night, he's caught on the surveillance footage at the film studio after hours, sneaking into the editing suite to delete something from the servers. It's revealed that Randy was trying to remove a compromising video, a piece of footage linking him to an incident from Derek's party. What exactly is on that footage isn't clear yet, but it's enough to make him visibly panicked. When a security guard catches him, Randy tries to talk his way out, claiming he was fixing a technical glitch. Unfortunately, the guard reports it, and by Wednesday morning Eva Thomas, his boss and the studio's lead producer, calls him into her office. In their tense meeting, Eva demands to know what he was doing in the editing room after hours. Randy stammers through excuses, saying it was a mistake, but Eva's intuition tells her he's lying. When she warns him that any breach of confidentiality could cost him his job, he almost cracks. His guilt is palpable, and when Eva presses harder, he blurts out something cryptic. "If you knew what was really on that file, you'd protect me, not fire me." Eva freezes, sensing that whatever he's hiding is deeply personal and potentially explosive. Later that day, Randy meets Haley at the cafe. She's cheerful and unsuspecting, talking about her latest project and how she's finally feeling secure again after everything that happened at Bayview. But Randy can barely focus. He's haunted by guilt and the fear that if Haley discovers the truth,